Today, we're going to learn Arabic greetings in Arabic script. Our first greeting is Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum is a greeting that's used by Muslims around the world. Assalamu alaikum means peace be upon you. I'd like you to take a few minutes and write the word. Remember that we write the words from right to left. We begin on the right side with an aleph. The aleph is followed by a lam and then a sin. Lam, aleph, mim. New word, ain, lam, ya, kaf, and mim. Now try and say it. Assalamu alaikum. Do you remember what the reply is? Yes, the reply is wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. Again, take a minute and try to write the words that you see, remembering to start on the right-hand side. We start with a waw. Wa means and in Arabic. You leave a space. Alaikum, ain, lam, ya, kaf, mim. Another space. Aleph, lam, sin, lam, aleph, mim. Wa alaikum assalam. Kayf al-hal. Kayf al-hal means how are things in general. It begins with the letter kaf, followed by a ya, and then a fa. Kayf means how. Al-hal means the condition. Aleph, lam, ha, aleph, lam. If someone asks you, Kayf al-hal, you're going to reply by saying, Bikhair, alhamdulillah. Bikhair means fine. Alhamdulillah means praise to God. Practice writing the phrase. It begins with the letter ba, then kha, ya, and ra. You leave a space. Aleph, lam, ha, mim, dal, lam, lam, ha. Wa anta kayf al-hal. Wa anta kayf al-hal. Wa anta kayf al-hal to a male. Wa anti kayf al-hal to a female. Both of the phrases are written in exactly the same way. The only difference is the placement of a feta or a kasra. In the male version, we're going to add a feta on anta, and in the female version, we add a kasra, which goes underneath the line on nt. Shukran means thank you. We begin by writing shukran with a sheen, kaf, ra, and an aleph. You'll notice that you hear a noon sound, but no noon is present. We have two slash lines over the aleph. It's called tanween feta. Tanween feta gives the noon sound. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan means welcome. And again, you'll notice the slash marks over the aleph at the end of the word. It gives that noon sound without having a noon present. Ahlan wa sahlan. Practice writing it. Marhaban. Marhaban. Marhaban means hello. It begins with the letter mim, followed by a ra, ha, ba, and aleph. In general conversation, you'll just say marhaba, but more formally, you use the tanween fatha ending and pronounce it marhaban, marhaban. Ma ismuka, ma ismuka. What is your name? It's written exactly the same as ma ismuki, ma ismuki. The only difference between ma ismuka and ma ismuki is that the male form, ma ismuka, has a feta on the kaf, and ma ismuki, the female form, has a kasra on the kaf. Ismi means my name is, and it's the same for a male or for a female. You just begin with the aleph, and you'll notice that it has a hamza on the bottom, which gives it that I sound, ismi. So it's aleph followed by sin, mim, and a ya at the end. Take a minute or so and try to write your name in Arabic. See if you can figure out how to write your name. Ma'as-salama. Ma'as-salama means goodbye. Practice writing ma'as-salama. Ma'as-salama begins with a mim followed by an ain. Ma means with. There's a space, and then we write as-salama, aleph, lam, sin, lam, aleph, mim, and ta marbuta. Sabahul khair. Sabahul khair means good morning. It starts with the letter sod, followed by a ba, aleph, and ha. New word, aleph, lam, kha, ya, ra. Sabahul khair. Kayfa haluka. Kayfa haluka. How are you for a male? Kayfa haluka. Try to write it. Kayfa haluka. Kayfa haluka is written exactly like kayfa haluki. Kayfa haluki, which means how are you, but to a female. The only difference between kayfa haluka and kayfa haluki is the placement of a feta versus a kasra. Remember, the feta is used in the male form on the kaf, and the kasra is used on the female form. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah means praise to God. Practice writing Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Are you finished writing? Alhamdulillah. Anytime you finish something, you say Alhamdulillah. Ila al-liqa. Ila al-liqa. Ila al-liqa, until our next meeting. Ila al-liqa is spelled with an aleph, lam, and an aleph maksura. That's not a ya. It has no dots. Then there's a new word, aleph, lam, lam, qaf, aleph, and hamza on the line. Ila al-liqa, until our next meeting. Masa'ul khair. Masa'ul khair, good evening. Practice writing Masa'ul khair. Masa'ul khair. The reply to Masa'ul khair is Masa' an-nur. Masa' an-nur. Now you'll notice when you write Masa' an-nur that I'm not pronouncing the alif lam as you would expect. The reason is because noon is a sun letter. In Arabic we have sun letters and moon letters. It's about evenly divided. You don't have to worry about that now. We'll learn them later. But a sun letter that's preceded by an alif lam, you will not pronounce the lam of the alif lam. Listen to me pronounce it again. Masa' an-nur. You don't say Masa' el-nur. You say Masa' an-nur. Fi aman Allah. Fi aman Allah. In the care of God. Do you remember when we use Fi aman Allah? Yes, we use it when someone is leaving. So it's a way of saying goodbye to someone. Man hadha. Man hadha. Man hadha means who is this? Practice writing the phrase Man hadha. Siddiqui. Siddiqui. Siddiqui is actually two words in one. The word Siddiq means friend, but when we add the ya on the end, it becomes my friend. Practice writing the word Siddiq and the word Siddiqui. Remember, the female form is Siddiqati, and we'll learn about that later. Ma ismuhu. Ma ismuhu. What is his name? Ma ismuhu. Practice writing Ma ismuhu. Tasharafna. Tasharafna means honored to meet you. Tasharafna. Practice writing the phrase Tasharafna. The reply to Tasharafna is Tasharafna bika or Tasharafna biki. We're going to say Tasharafna bika to a male and Tasharafna biki to a female. They're written in exactly the same way. The only difference is the feta on the male form and the kasra on the female form. Ma ismuha. Ma ismuha. What is her name? Practice writing the phrase Ma ismuha. Ma ismuha. Min fadlika. Min fadlika. Please, to a male. Min fadlika. Min fadliki. Min fadliki. Please, to a female. Afwan. Afwan. Afwan means you're welcome or excuse me. Practice writing Afwan. Na'am. Na'am. Na'am means yes. Noon, Ain, Mim. And finally, the word for no, la. La. Lam and Aleph. La.